welcome back. So this week we're going to be making our cucumber and serrano salad. I'm really excited to share this with you. We're featuring a great summer ingredient, pineapple, and we're going to slice this bad boy up and get the salad ready. So let's get started. Welcome back. And as I said, this week we're making the cucumber and serrano salad. And of course, the first thing we need to do is wash our fruits and vegetables. I'm using a clean scrub brush and cool water to clean off any dirt or contaminants on the peels of them. It's important to clean off your fruits and vegetables, especially if you're shopping at the grocery store, because you never know who or how many people have touched them before you. Now let's start breaking down our produce. The first thing we're going to start with is our onion. In this recipe, I'm using a red onion and starting by peeling the paper-like skin off the outside. Like all produce, the most nutrients are found in the outmost layers, so let's try and just take the paper-like skin off. When cutting an onion, you want to start by creating a flat surface to work on, which can be done by cutting it in half. Then, I put a couple of side cuts into the onion and slice along the ribs or grooves to make nice, bite-sized half-moon shaped onions. The outer layers of onions contain high levels of phytonutrients, which help boost and stabilize our immune systems. I prefer red onions in raw dishes because they're a little less intense in flavor, and the color adds a nice pop to this dish. Next, let's dice up our cucumbers. Just like the onion, the first thing you want to do is create a flat cutting surface by cutting the cucumber in half lengthwise. Then, cut the halves into strips by carefully drawing your knife from tip to bottom. Next, rotate the cucumber strips and carefully dice into bite-sized pieces. Cucumbers are a great source of fiber and water. Like a lot of produce, the fiber is mostly found in the skin, so it's important to keep that skin on. As I mentioned before, cucumbers are full of water, which makes them a great way to stay hydrated, especially during the summer. If you're buying cucumbers from the grocery store or out of season like in the wintertime, they can be coated in wax to help them last longer. Instead of peeling the skin off to get rid of that wax, just wash the cucumber with warm water. That helps soften the wax and it makes it really easy to wash off. So serrano peppers are actually pretty similar to jalapenos. So if you can't find them, just sub in a jalapeno instead. Like most hot peppers, most of the heat is found in the seeds and ribs, so start by scooping them out. If you like more heat, incorporate some of those seeds back in. Make sure you thoroughly wash your hands, knives, and cutting board after dicing your hot peppers so that spiciness from the peppers doesn't end up anywhere you don't intend it to, like your eyes or another dish. Pineapples are an amazing fruit for salads. They are full of vitamin C and antioxidants, which help boost our immune system and aid in our digestion. You can check to see if a pineapple is ripe by pulling at the bottom leaves of the fruit. If they come out, it is ripe and ready to eat. If not, or they're difficult to pull out, then you might need to give it a couple more days on the counter to ripen. To start, I like to cut the top and the bottom off to give myself a flat cutting surface. Then you can run your knife down the skin one cut at a time. When you reach the counter, spin the pineapple and keep cutting the skin off one cut at a time. Next, let's get rid of the core. That can be done by cutting around the core after cutting the pineapple in half. Also, despite their sweetness, they are surprisingly low in calories per serving, which makes them great for snacking. Once you get the core out, cut the pineapple into strips and dice into bite-sized cubes. Once everything is in the bowl, stir thoroughly so all the ingredients are evenly distributed throughout the salad. This recipe only needs 1 cup of pineapple, so you can store the extra in an airtight container in your fridge for 4 to 7 days. Now, onto the dressing. First, let's measure out a tablespoon of some heart-healthy olive oil. Then, I'm rolling up my herbs into a bundle so I can finely mince them so they spread evenly throughout the vinaigrette. When mincing small ingredients, be careful with your knife and keep your fingers back to avoid cutting yourself. This vinaigrette uses limes. I like to roll my limes first to break up the internal fibers. This makes it way easier to juice. Last, add a pinch of salt and some freshly cracked pepper. Salt and pepper are great additions to dishes as they boost and enhance the established flavors. Thoroughly mix the vinaigrette and add it to your salad, tossing the vinaigrette all around through the salad to evenly distribute the flavors. This salad is full of fiber and has a good amount of immune system supporting vitamins and minerals. It's also great for picnics, barbecues, or to help cool down on a hot summer day. And as always, don't forget your fork.